Hello friends, and welcome to another episode of Lex's Budget Bunker Build. So friends, this is going to be a bit of a mini update. This is another one of those weeks where I've got some other things on. Unfortunately, so normally I work Wednesday through to Sunday, and then Monday is effectively my Saturday. So it's like the start of my weekend, and I normally do my bunker work on a Monday and then get the video footage and stuff all done on a Tuesday, and of course post it what is for me Tuesday evening. Unfortunately this Monday I'm going to be pretty much tied up all day, so I'm trying to get a bit of work done in the evenings. So I'm going to get a little bit done each evening as much as I can, and I thought I'd share that with you guys at least. When I started this project, knowing what a big project it was, I made a commitment to myself that I would try and do some work every week and do a video update every week, because then it's sort of holding myself to account, and it means I have to do something at least. So I've got nothing to put into a video. So I mean, touch wood, so far I've pretty much stuck to that. There'd probably be, no doubt there will be a time when for whatever reason that doesn't happen, but this week's not that week. So anyway, I'm going to crack on and see how much I can get done during the week, and hopefully back to business normal the following week. So yeah, thanks for joining me anyway, and let's crack into it. Okay friends, so the first thing I need to do is to cut up some more lengths of rebar. So these are going to be welded onto the lengths currently encased in the concrete blocks. So I need a dozen at 200. I may not have enough rebar here, but hopefully I can find enough odds and sods to make up the pieces. I'm just going to put on the old eye protection. And ear protection. Well friends, I've come down to the bunker, and as you can see it's quite a wet mess. Oh, look at that, it's all over me the bloody rusty rebar award. Oh dear, yeah, there's been a couple of little sort of collapses by the looks of it, but it's, as usual, it's been raining like crazy. It's just really been bad. So honestly, I've got to say this has to be the wettest winter that I can ever remember, and I think it has broken a lot of records, so it's not just my imagination. But anyway, let's clean that up, and not sure if I'll do any welding. We'll just see if we get it cleaned up a bit first. Just got to find somewhere to put the camera where it's not going to get, I mean the camera is waterproof, but if I stick it somewhere where it's going to get wet, it's just going to get on the lens and you won't see it, or the lens cover, and you won't see a thing. So that makes the whole exercise kind of pointless. I'm going to be careful where I put it, because I have a tendency of knocking it off. Being the clumsy galoot that I am. There we go, let's put that there. How's that? That should do the job. Alright. Do a bit of housekeeping. Oh, let's take this. Well, here we are again, friends. It's another evening now, and it's horrible cold evening. And to be honest, when I got home, all I wanted to do was light the fire and settle down in the lounge. But I really want to get some progress done on this. So here I am. I can sit down and relax after I've done a bit of work, and I'll feel like I've earned it and enjoy it that much more. So yeah. So anyway, we're going to concrete these two blocks in. So I'm going to mix up the mortar first, and then I'll lower everything down there and put it all together. I'll make the mortar quite a moist mix, so it doesn't set before I get everything down there. We'll put a mask on because I don't really want to be breathing that crap. Right, friends, I've got everything down here, so just about ready to go. So you probably notice the first thing I do is I wet the surfaces that the mortar is going to go onto. And you don't have to be an expert at doing this stuff to realise that I'm not an expert at doing this stuff. But one thing I do know is, or have learned, is that if the blocks that you're mortaring together are really dry, it tends to suck all the moisture out of the mortar, and it just doesn't stick. You know, it'll sort of, the stuff just goes super dry and then just fall off in sort of flaky lumps. Whereas if you wet everything, the mortar seems to really bind in and adhere and just do a good job. So so that's why I bring a bucket and some water down here. So I wet, I mean, I don't think I'm going to do too much wetting on this, it's really wet, but the blocks are bone dry, so I do need to wet them. Now I want to get any clay and tap off of here as well. The mortar's not going to stick to clay very well. It needs to be going on the block. Let's get it there. A bloody challenge to get that on there. I can see that now. And I don't know what you think about me putting this on by hand, but yeah, I've tried using a trowel and I'm absolutely hopeless that it goes everywhere except where I want it. Wear these gloves, it protects my hands, and if I do it like this, the mortar goes exactly where I want it, right depth and everything. So Hey guys, it works for me, and I'll just keep doing it this way. I don't anticipate doing this as a profession anytime soon, so I think from memory, I think guys that do this get paid by the block. So, you know, they get paid X amount of, like a, what do they call it? It's a piece rate. Yeah, piece rate. So for each block that they lay, they get paid. And yeah, I think I'd be going hungry if I got paid that way, because I'd be so slow. But it's not a race here, so it doesn't really matter. Right, now a bit across there. This is going to take all my strength. Actually went on relatively easy. Careful there, I don't want to break it. Probably if this wall was relying solely on the mortar, the way I've done it probably wouldn't be, like the mortar would probably be too thin because it's maybe a little bit wet. But in my case, it's going to be full of cement, so it's all going to be held together with that and with all the rebar, so I'm not too worried about that. It's level anyway, it's got that going for it. And that's near enough. Maybe drop that down a bit. Nice. Look. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna cap this section off with the next section, and then move to doing it with steel framing. I think it's gonna be a lot quicker with steel, and I think it's gonna, in the big picture, I think it's gonna run to be a bit cheaper, and it'll be, the way I plan to do it will probably be, well, will be stronger than what I'm doing now. So this was a good experiment, I guess. Good to try, but it's just way too slow for me doing it. Anyway, let's get the other side up before this mortar goes hard. That's a wrap for tonight. I'll let that sit, and tomorrow I'll get that. Maybe tomorrow. I've actually got a job tomorrow. My mum's moving into a retirement village, and out of her little unit, and I'll be helping her with that move. So she lives up north from where I am. so that'll chew up some of the day. But I might get down here tomorrow evening and see how we go. And so the next step is just to get some concrete inside there, and that's where all the strength is, and get some of the old expanding foam up in here so that I can then backfill it. And there's one more layer of blocks to go. That's going to be the trickiest one to get on. And I'm thinking what I'll do, so these rebars come up probably over just over half, or not that one so much, but these ones just over half the depth of the block. And so what I'll probably do is just get the block on there, let it set, and then weld the final pieces of rebar on there in place. I think that'll be easier than trying to take the rebar up here and then trying to get it over the top. I just don't think it's going to be the room. Yeah, we'll get in there, guys. That's, yeah, one more layer of blocks, and then I'm putting in a ceiling. Pretty exciting stuff. Anyway, thanks for watching and listening to me ramble, and hopefully catch up with you guys tomorrow evening. Now I'm going to go upstairs, have a nice cup of tea. Yep, my gloves are giving up. Have a nice cup of tea and have me dinner and light the fire. Okay guys, that's it for me this week. I'm filming it down in my office at the moment. There's madness outside. There's police helicopter been hanging around for the last half hour, and we've got roadworks out there, and kids cross the road screaming. We've got some boy racers having their fun. So it's all on out there. It's quite noisy. It's even a bit noisy in here, to be honest. But anyway, here I am. Yep. So just one of those weeks where I couldn't get a lot done, but I made a little bit of progress, and I'm happy about that. And that's always been my commitment, guys, is to just get something done each week. And with a project like that, that's the way to just keep pushing it forward. It's my mate Dale from Backyard Bunker Builder says, small knocks break big blocks, blocks. And yeah, he's absolutely right. You just got to keep chipping away at it. So that's a bit of a nudge to you other bunker builders out there. Subterranean Ralph. Yeah, I haven't seen the Turbo for a while either. Hope he's okay. And of course, Tunnel Trek, we're hoping to see you back one day, mate. Yeah, I feel like our little tunnel community needs to keep on tunnelling. Anyway, that's it. I'm starting to ramble. Just thought I'd show you this. This is the what I'm making up to go inside the bunker. It's going to be hanging on the wall inside the tunnel. Just a list of my Patreons. Really appreciate you guys. Just want to have your names up on the bunker wall as a tribute. And I'm almost finished it. I've been 3D printing this. This is like a gold filament. It looks quite nice. So just got to do the. I've got the underground. I got the and the underground done. I just got to get the coffee club. Put that on there. So yeah, if you want your name up there, guys, you know what you need to do. And I'll do something similar for the YouTube members. Won't be quite as big though. Yeah, I really appreciate you guys. And you know, one sort of I've got one hanging around here somewhere. Where is he? Nicholas. Yeah, one sort of, you know, been a member and then had to opt out for whatever reason. You know, still appreciate the fact that you did, you know, any support. So your names will be up there too permanently. I'm going to have like a I don't know, past heroes or something like that up on the wall. And so if you want your name up there for posterity, then yeah, that's what you need to do. That was it really for me. So yeah, look after yourselves, guys. It doesn't seem to be getting any better out there. It's a crazy world. So yeah, just take care. And look forward to catching up next week. And this is Lex out. Thanks for watching. Cheers.